Okay, placing text into your columns from another document, we've talked about that, and I've got a document open here that I'd like to copy, so Command C, content, Command V it in, and you'll want to work with your own custom fonts that you've downloaded, and I'd suggest going to a site like the font and downloading a font, and then once you've got that, show in Finder, and I've double clicked that zip folder already. When you unzip it and double click the TTF, Font Book will ask if you would like to install it, and it adds to your font directory, and that's very straightforward. So now I've installed that to my font directory. If I go into the text box that I want to change and go Command A to select the whole lot, up here I can choose the font, type in Geo, and it should be here, and there it is, Geo Sans Light. Okay, and now what I'll do is show you how you can create inset text, and I'll just make sure we've got that nice and neat. What I'll do is I'll fill this up, I'll spread out the text so it fills the whole page. Sorry, fills all columns. Okay, so I'm going to put a quote in here, a pull quote, and to do that, it makes a lot of sense to put the pull quote onto another layer. So what I'm doing is I'm locking my text layer, I'm adding a new layer, and I can name that, and now I'll add a new text tool, so that's locked the other layers, and so I wanted a pull quote to go in here. Alright, so go back to my document and that I'm sourcing the information from. Here we go. Adobe is in the midst of a fundamental transformation. That'll be fine. We'll do it. I'll paste that in. Alright, now I'll just move that away so I can see what we're doing. We'll usually pull quotes are in a larger, bolder font, so I'll go for a bold, and I'll change it to Geo, and we'll bump it up, and we'll see if we don't have the bold option, and so if that's the case, we might have to use an effect to do that, but probably won't be able to. But we'll place that in as a wrap. We'll place that over the top. Now hyphenation is on. I don't really want that, so let's turn hyphenate off. And all you need to do then, and if you aren't sure where wrap is, do a search for wrap, and there it is. And you activate this little GUI, turn on. Now you've got to have can't be in edit mode, turn it on, and there you go. The text in your article will dodge and it will wrap. So you can tweak how far away by adding to the border around the pull quote, and you can change. There are a few different pull quotes. This one, the second one with the rectangular formatting seems to be quite effective, but you know, it's up to you. You can modify it and get it to work according to your art direction, and that's how you can place a pull quote over the top of your text. Now that character that we've added to our main body of text, which if I go in here, unlock my main text layer, and that's my text layer. Oops, inadvertently I've got my text on that layer. Anyway, if I select some of my body text, the main body of the document, I can actually create a style, and that is a character style, and the character style I can apply to any text that I've dragged and dropped into my document. So if I'm happy with that as a body style, I can just go here, create a new body style, name it body, and you know, down the track you can go in here and edit it, and if you'd like to change the color or whatever you like to change, that's an option. So then go OK. So now my other text that I've added, I should be able to just select that and choose body. Now the problem with we've used a bit of tracking here to step things out, so you can modify that, and you can edit the style. So it's very handy and mainly useful in larger magazine production or newspaper production, but it's going to be speeding up your workflow regardless. So a good trick to know.